Are you feeling stuck in a career rut and wondering if it's too late to make that change? Think again. The most transformative periods of our life are often when we're ready to make that pivot and pursue different opportunities. And despite what you're thinking, often in our 40s and 50s is when we actually get brave enough to want to try that new thing. If we're meeting for the first time, I'm Jen Churchill, and I'm on a mission to help women grow from self-doubt to self-confidence so that they can take their career to the next level. I was often my own worst critic. Truth is, some days I still am, but over the years I've learned tips, tricks, and strategies to make sure that my mindset and my confidence was in the right place so that I could achieve my own career aspirations. And it's these strategies that I share with you. If you have a question or want to leave a comment down below, please do. Thumbs up is always appreciated. And of course, for more like this, please subscribe to the channel. As we journey through our career, it's completely normal to hit those times when we've got some reflection and some re-evaluation going on. For many women in their 40s and 50s, this reflection can lead to a real profound desire for change, often driven by the fact that they feel unfulfilled and they're kind of running out of time a little bit and they need to do the things that they want to do. Whether you're feeling burnt out in your current career, interested in learning about a different industry maybe, or a different part of your own industry. Maybe you have a desire for entrepreneurship, turning your passion into a paid project. Whatever it is, the idea of changing your career can be both daunting and exciting at the same time. It's scary butterflies, right? So how do you go about it? Well, let's have a look at a few ways. So identifying a new career opportunity starts with some basic market research. You need to market research yourself, first of all, some self-assessment. What do you want? Where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? Who do you want to be doing that with, or for that matter? Have a real deep dive into yourself. And then, of course, some market research into what's out there that can help fulfill your dreams. Evaluate your strengths, your passions, and where you want to be. Then you can start to look at the industries that align with those strengths and passions and start to match up some of those passions with where you could be. This is all part of the market research. Top tip, by the way, keep an eye out for market trends and what's coming up and new. There might be some opportunities there that you haven't thought about before, so have a look. Next, you need to look at upskilling. Upskilling is absolutely essential if you're going to make a successful transition from one career to a new one. You might look at some online courses, maybe even going back to night school, getting some certification in the career that you're looking to be in. Equip yourself with what you need before you get going. Here's another top tip. You can seek some informative interviews with people who are in the career you're thinking of being in. It might look great from the outside, but what is it that you don't know about the things that you're going to go into? Find some people who work in that industry and ask them for 20 minutes of their time. You buy the coffee. And as you're going through this preparation for your transition, make sure everything's up to date. Your CV's up to date, your LinkedIn profile's up to date. If you're on any jobs boards or anything like that, make sure that your new skills and your transferable older skills are prominent where people are going to see them. And tailor your job applications to make your unique background the real selling point of you. It is your USP. Nobody else does you like you. So make sure you're bringing that out to the forefront. So there's just a few proactive steps to get you going in the transition from where you are now to where you aspire to be. So next, I just want to give you 2 examples of women who did exactly that, one in her 40s, one in her 50s, because if they can do it, we can do it. So first of all, I'm sure you've heard of Vera Wang, a very celebrated dress designer. She didn't start out that way, though. She started out as a figure skater. When the figure skating ended, she became an editor at Vogue for 17 years. It wasn't until Vera Wang was 40 years old that she designed her very first wedding gown. Then she opened a bridal boutique, and the rest, as they say, is history. Her bold shift into fashion design at the age of 40 has now made her one of the most famous household designer names in the world. Next up, Arianna Huffington, who actually made the change at 55. She'd worked as a successful author and commentator in politics all of her career, and at 55, she opened the Huffington Post. Under her leadership, that website grew into an enormous global news platform and eventually sold to AOL for $315 million. She started that at the age of 55. And these two stories tell me that it's never too late to pursue a dream. Pursuing your passion at any age can lead to enormous career success. I certainly haven't finished growing at the age of 50, so I'm still going. They're still going. There's hundreds of women around us still going. So please have the faith and believe that you can. Reinventing your career in midlife, it's not just possible, but it's incredibly rewarding. You can unlock a new chapter in your professional career, one that might fill a gap. You might have empty nest going on, or like me, not have any children at all. So you feel like there's other things you need to nurture, like your own businesses. Personally, I work a corporate job and 2 side businesses. One of them is this. And I absolutely love being able to do that and having the freedom and the time to do both. So to help you on this journey, you're going to encounter some difficult meetings, interviews, presentations, and so on to break into that new career. So I've put together a workbook called Get the Results You Need. It's full of 10 different strategies to help you nail that next big meeting, interview, or presentation, whatever that is. I put this together because I firsthand understand how the nerves can kick in and how difficult it can be to get through that interview or presentation or meeting or whatever it is. Sometimes your knees are knocking together and you've got to look like it's plain sailing ahead. I totally understand that. I experience it myself, and that's why I put this workbook together for you. The link to that workbook is right below this video, so go ahead and check that out as soon as you're ready. As ever, I really appreciate your feedback. It helps me to bring the stuff that you want, and it helps other people to find my stuff as well, so always appreciated. Please feel free to leave a question or comment down below. I'll always come back to you. A thumbs up is always appreciated, and of course, for more like this, please subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, remember you're amazing. You have a fantastic week. Go and download the workbook and start having a think about that career transition. You have an amazing week.